Okay, everybody. So now we are moving to the presentation of the Distinguished Service Awards. And this is it's such a great honor for me to be able to do this for the people that are receiving these awards. This is a little bit of history on it. We did the first of these awards last year, and we presented them to Rick Lester and Don Plunkett, both of whom unfortunately have passed away. So we thought this year it would be fun to present to people that are actually here and alive and able to receive them. The award was conceived by AVV Director Bill Miller, who is not here today. He is a poll worker up in Cobb County, and so I guess he's having a busy day today. But the idea was to honor AVVBA members who have demonstrated exceptional service to the AVVBA and to their fellow veterans. And it recognizes a lot of work and maybe even some money spent and very little thanks. So this is an opportunity to thank these people that have put in a lot of time to making this organization run. The awardees will receive an appropriate personalized statuette and will have their names inscribed on a perpetual plaque, which most of you passed on the way in this morning when you were paying for lunch. Nominations for future awardees may be submitted to any AVVBA board member beginning 15 March 2025. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite each of the award recipients to come up one at a time. I'm going to read the recommendation letter that went in for each of these folks so that you'll know what they did and why they are receiving this award. So the first recipient that I'd like to come up is John Butler.
What a great hat, huh?
I love that hat. So this is the award nomination letter. I wish to nominate the individual named below for the prestigious AVV Distinguished Service Award, John Butler. I believe he has met the criteria as shown below by his meritorious and distinguished service to the Atlanta Vietnam Veterans Business Association. The first criteria is past or present participation as a volunteer, committee member, or chair, organizer of AVVBA initiatives such as USO, job fairs, memorials, etc. John has organized and participated in numerous AVVBA activities, including working at the USO, organizing the Travis Lee Memorial, organizing AVVBA participation in the We Care Veterans Fairs throughout the Atlanta area, and working with the Vietnamese American community on the Vietnam War Memorial in Dunwoody. The second criteria is faithful attendance at AVVBA monthly meetings, participating in meeting activities such as a raffle, speaker, meeting logistical duties, and so forth. John has been a faithful attendee at all AVVBA meetings and functions and has assisted in collecting lunch funds, USO raffle, and has been a speaker on various topics, including aging, at several meetings. It was John who figured out how we could accept credit card payments for lunch funds. Thank you very much. He was also instrumental in working out the technical issues with our Zoom meetings during COVID and in the use of PowerPoint presentations to run our monthly meetings. The third requirement, past or present service as an AVVBA officer or director including service on the AVVBA Foundation. John has served as a board member, EVP, president, chairman, and chairman emeritus of the AVVBA, and as a board member of the AVVBA Foundation Board. Participation in local civic activities that promote veteran affairs. John has been the life force behind AVVBA participation in the We Care Veterans Memorial Fairs the last couple of years, and has also been a project manager in partnership with the Vietnamese American community for the design, funding, and construction of the Vietnam War Memorial at Brook Run Park in Dunwoody. In addition, he has represented the AVVBA at numerous Vietnamese American community activities, including their annual Tet celebrations and the Black April event commemorating the fall of Saigon on 30 April 1975. Receipt of national, state, or local awards or recognition as a distinguished veteran for support of veteran affairs. John served on the board of the Veterans Employment Organization for 2 years, and then as interim executive director of the VEO for 8 months during an extremely challenging time of transition in the organization. He managed the completion, certification, furnishing, and initial occupancy of Rollins Hall, VEO's first new building housing veterans on their campus, on time and within budget. Also, in his role as board chairman of the Atlanta Senior Care Network, John has led the donation of more than $10,000 in funds to multiple nonprofit corporations that provide services to veterans. One of the nonprofit organizations receiving ASCNN funding was the AVVBA Foundation. Other significant contributions in support of Veterans Affairs or the AVVBA in response to requests by the Georgia Department of Veterans Service Commissioner Patricia Ross, John has coordinated efforts to provide urgently needed home health services for multiple veterans in emergency situations. That's it. So it gives me great pleasure.
I've never seen this. This is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You want to say something?
I think not. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very pleased to be honored by this. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You got it, Dr. Clark.
So our next recipient was going to be Alan Gravel, and Alan, as it turns out, now, I don't know if you can believe this, but he would rather be on a cruise with his wife in the Caribbean Sea than be here receiving this award. So we'll try and give it to him next time. Kerry King.
Are you standing here so you block my access to the microphone?
That's it, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So this is really an honor for me to be able to honor my friend Kerry King, who's been a real help and a great buddy to me through some difficult times in my life. So again, for the letter, I wish to nominate the individual named below for the prestigious AVVBA Distinguished Service Award. That would be Kerry King. Past or present participation as a volunteer, committee member, or chair organizer of AVVBA initiatives such as the USO, job fairs, memorials, and so forth. Kerry has been a faithful worker at the USO ever since the AVV began working there. In addition, he participates in events like the We Care Veterans Resource Fairs, providing free legal services to veterans. And Kerry has set the standard, I think, in terms of volunteering for pretty much anything that the AVVBA is doing or has done since he joined, which was a long time ago. Faithful attendance at AVVBA monthly meetings, participating in meeting activities such as raffle, speaker, meeting logistics duties, and so forth. Kerry is a faithful attendee at all AVVBA monthly membership meetings. He has spoken on many topics over the years and has assisted as necessary in meeting activities, to include the USO raffle, table leader during table discussions, and so forth. And he's also provided us with a lot of free legal service for the AVVBA itself. He's the one who reviews a lot of contracts and legal documents, and gosh knows what we would have paid if we had to hire somebody for that. So thank you. Past or present service as an AVVBA officer or director, including service on the AVVBA Foundation. Kerry has served as AVV president, as chairman of the AVV Board of Directors. He is currently serving as a director on both the AVVBA board and the AVVBA Foundation board. Participation in local civic activities excuse me, that promote Veterans Affairs. Kerry was instrumental in setting up the Veterans Treatment Court in Fulton County and has assisted in those court setups in DeKalb and Cobb counties. Kerry has given hundreds of hours in free legal support to veterans. He continues to be involved in the VA Medical Center Legal Clinic. He serves as the chairman of the Military and Veterans Law section of the State Bar of Georgia for the 2015-2017 term. He was one of the 3 founding members of the VA Pro Bono Clinic in 1998 and remains a director of the VA Pro Bono Clinic effort in Georgia. He is also involved as an interviewer at the Veterans Oral History Program at the Atlanta History Center and the Library of Congress. Kerry has received recognition from a number of civic and legal organizations for his work in providing legal services to veterans and setting up government legal structures for handling veterans' legal issues. In 2012, the Military and Veterans Affairs section of the Georgia Bar of the State Bar Association of Georgia presented Kerry with the Marshall Tuttle Award, designating the Outstanding Lawyer for Veterans in 2012 and 2013. That same year, he was recognized by the General Counsel of the United States Department of Veterans Affairs for his many years of service to veterans. In 2014, he was awarded the Public Interest Law Award by John Marshall Law School for his continuing contributions and to providing legal services for veterans. He was awarded the Martindale Hubbell AV rating, the highest rating a lawyer can receive, and is a member of the Madison Who's Who. In addition, he has been nominated for induction in the Georgia Military Veterans Hall of Fame for valor. Kerry has been one of the leaders in the AVVBA since he became a member. His hard work and positive attitude have set the standard for other AVVBA members to emulate. It was a good day for the AVVBA when Kerry joined the organization. So hold this up so that.
All right.
And smile.
Appreciate
Word.
you. Yes.
I want to say, since it's election day, I want to thank my campaign in Georgia. I understand Fox has declared me a winner in Georgia. We're waiting for Virginia and North Carolina. I want to say this is a wonderful organization. It always has been. I've been a member for right at 40 to 41 years. Max has got the directory, so he's the only one who secretly knows how many years I've been in. The thing I love about this organization is that we may have different points of view about a lot of different things, but we come together for one thing, and that's for veterans. We started this organization, I came in a couple of years after it was started, in the interest of dispelling the negative images that were being publicized in the world about Vietnam veterans at that time, and specifically in the United States. We were treated poorly when we came home. Thank God we've turned that corner. And the world now recognizes us that we were people who worked hard and went to bat for our country when it was needed. I want to thank you for this award. I want to say one thing, that while I was the organizer and beginner of the VA Pro Bono Clinic, I want to give you a statistic you can walk away with here. This wasn't just me. We had lots and lots of lawyers involved in this over a period of 24 years. We rendered free legal services for veterans in the state of Georgia and elsewhere, exceeding 15,000 legal hours. So thank you, and thank the association, and thank you I couldn't be more honored that this thing came from Skip Bell, who's always been my hero. So thank you, Skip.
Max Torrance. You know, she's so much prettier than you are.
I've been told that before. I'm a lucky man.
Yes, sir, you are. You are. So this is the nominating letter for Max Torrance. And this is another one that I'm so honored to be able to give him this, to be the one picked to give him this, because he is one of the people that it symbolized. When I think AVVBA, I think Max.
Thank you.
Max has been a zealous participant in many AVVBA initiatives and activities, including he led a team of 60 AVVBA volunteers in bi-weekly support of the Atlanta USO Operation R&R program from 2005 to 2015, providing meals and assistance to troops traveling to and from combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. He led a team of 6 AVVBA volunteers in support of the Hire Heroes USA for workshops at Fort Benning, Fort Gordon, and Fort Stewart from 2013 to 2016, providing soldiers and their spouses with career transition skills. He deployed to the USO Hurricane Katrina relief operation at Gulfport, Biloxi, Mississippi in November 2005 to operate a mobile canteen in the area of devastation, providing National Guard members with refreshment both day and night. He planned and coordinated the 2007 AVVBA project to support our troops at the Atlanta Braves Turner Field by parking cars at 82 home games and raising $40,196 for the Georgia USO. He coordinated and led AVVBA member trips to Washington, D.C., Charleston, South Carolina, and numerous trips to the Currahee Museum in Toccoa. He served on the Atlanta History Center Veterans Steering Committee in 2012 to advise on the construction of the Veterans Park, and that Veterans Park is where that annual Veterans Day event takes place every year. He currently serves as the director of the Atlanta History Center annual Veterans Day celebration in the Veterans Park. He serves as the coordinator for the annual AVVBA Memorial Day picnic in Veterans Park and has done that from 2013 to the present. Of course, we got rained out this last year, but we'll get over it. So, Max has been a consistently faithful attendee at AVV monthly membership meetings and has enthusiastically assisted in selling tickets for the USO raffle and in any other way he has been asked to assist. Max is a past president and chairman of the AVVBA and past president and chairman of the AVVBA Foundation. He has also served as a director on both boards. Max continues to work closely with the Atlanta History Center and its efforts to promote veteran-related activities, including its annual Veterans Day program. In his capacity as a bailiff in the Gwinnett County court system, Max advises judges on matters relating to veterans. Max was awarded the USO Distinguished Service Award in 2006 for exceptional volunteer support to the USO Katrina hurricane relief operations. He was awarded the Georgia USO Unsung Hero Award in 2007 for outstanding support of our armed forces. He was instrumental in the USO salute to the AVVBA in 2015 and for recognition of 10 years of outstanding support to our armed forces. So it is with great pleasure, humility, honor that I present this to Max. Come on.
Uh-oh. Got it?
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
that's
would
it.
you like to say something?
Yeah, let me save it.
Okay.
Thank you, Skip. I'm honored by receiving this, but I think he heard the word coordinated often in what he read. Everything I got involved in, I needed members of this group to step up. And I remember when we started with Mary Lou in January 2005, I quickly got 69 people to volunteer to go down. That was when there was heat of battle in Iraq and Afghanistan, working 24-hour shifts sometime for the holiday exodus. And I'm so thrilled that Mary Lou is here. Love you. She turned us loose. She gave me a key to the USO. That's how desperate she was. But the real one of the most challenging things we did, and we survived, is we parked cars for 82 home games at the Braves Stadium. And I had a young lieutenant from the Atlanta Police Department came down and asked me if I had a gun, and I said I do. And she said, "You see the stop sign at the top of the hill?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Don't go past that sign. It's Indian country up there." So we were in some bit of danger, but we did raise $40,000 for the USO and our soldiers. So thrilled about that. But thank you so much. Part of this belongs to all the volunteers for all the crazy things I got you involved in. Thank you.
So next year, or starting in March, if anybody has anyone they would like to nominate for this award, we're going to do it again next November, and we'll, like I say, we'll start taking nominations in March. So think about it, and because we've got, I mean, I look around, I see people who truly deserve this recognition in this room as we speak. So